Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Quick favor, make sure you hit that like button, it really helps the algorithm push the videos out. So let's get this video to 100 likes. And seriously, I appreciate all the support, it means a lot. Alright, let's get into it. Next up, we got Timmy Cuamba versus Bernardo Sopaj, and this fight right here feels like one of those sneaky fights where casual fans skip over it, but hardcore fans lock in. Let's talk. First up, we got Timmy Twilight Cuamba coming in this fight, a plus 135 dog with a record of 10-3. Timmy Cuamba is one of those fighters who quietly keeps getting better while nobody's really paying attention. You look at the UFC start and see the 0-2 record, and some people immediately write him off. But context matters. Those were competitive fights at featherweight, and ever since he dropped to bantamweight, he's looked way more comfortable physically. And the first thing you notice with Cuamba at 135 is the length. A 71-inch reach at bantamweight is ridiculous. He uses that range well too. He's not the highest output guy in the world, but he's patient and composed. He likes to stay long, force opponents to overcommit, and then make reads as the fight progresses. There's a real calmness to his game. Even in ugly fights, he doesn't completely fall apart or start swinging like somebody stole his wallet. The takedown defense is also a big deal here. 72% is legit, especially in a division full of fast chain wrestlers. He's hard to control for long periods, and when he gets back to space, he usually resets pretty quickly. But Timmy definitely has flaws. The output is probably the biggest one. Sometimes he fights like he's trying to conserve energy for a 5-round title fight that nobody told him about. There are rounds where he lands something clean and then just admires his work for 30 seconds, and because his volume can dip, he leaves rounds close. Judges love making everyone miserable in close MMA fights. If you're relying on subtle moments instead of clear activity, eventually you're gonna end up staring at a split decision while Bruce Buffer starts adding dramatic pauses for no reason. Now on the other side, we got Bernardo, the Lion King Sopaj coming in this fight, a minus 160 favorite with a record of 12-3. And Sopaj fights exactly like a dude nicknamed the Lion King should fight. Aggressive, explosive, dramatic. This man enters every exchange like the background music from an action movie just started playing. The first thing that jumps out with Sopaj is the pace. He comes forward hard. Fast combinations, explosive entries, level changes, pressure. He's constantly trying to force reactions out of people. You don't get a relaxing fight against this guy. There's no feeling out process. And honestly, the wrestling is probably underrated. Everybody talks about the striking, but the takedown accuracy being over 70% is nasty. He times his shots really well, especially when opponents get too focused on defending his hands. The Ricky Turcios fight was a huge step too, because Turcios is basically the MMA equivalent of trying to fight a raccoon trapped in a garage. Weird movement, constant pace, non-stop chaos. And Sopaj stayed disciplined, fought smart, and controlled the fight. That showed maturity. But man, the gas tank still worries me. Sopaj fights at a pace where it feels like his soul leaves his body a little bit by round 3. When he's fresh, he's dangerous as hell. But once the explosiveness dips, the defense starts getting shakier, the entries get sloppier, and suddenly he becomes hittable. And against longer fighters, he can struggle with range. Being 5'6" with a 66-inch reach at bantamweight means there are going to be nights where he has to walk through traffic just to land. So, who wins? If Sopaj wins this fight, it probably comes from overwhelming Cuamba early. Fast pace, mixing in takedowns, forcing ugly exchanges, and making Timmy fight uncomfortable. Because Cuamba's lower output can absolutely become a problem if Sopaj starts banking rounds with aggression and activity. If Sopaj gets ahead early and keeps Timmy backing up, the pressure could snowball quickly. For Timmy, the path feels more about discipline and composure. Use the reach, stay patient, force Sopaj to overextend, and make him work every second to close distance. If Timmy can survive the early pressure and drag this into the later rounds, the fight starts tilting in his favor because Sopaj's style burns a ton of energy. Long jabs, counters, movement, stuffing takedowns, and forcing resets could slowly frustrate Sopaj and take the explosiveness away from him. Official pick: Timmy Cuamba. I like Timmy here. I think the size, reach, and defensive wrestling are going to create a lot of problems for Sopaj over 3 rounds. I trust Cuamba's composure and cardio more as the fight progresses. I think he edges out a competitive decision while Sopaj fades a bit down the stretch. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy, leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.